This is how to better understand your mineral supplement labels and more specifically to properly dose the mineral at how much you actually want to dose it at. Most commonly, you are going to come across this in either magnesium or a zinc supplement. Minerals are typically either bound to an amino acid or an organic acid through a process called chelation. What you're typically going to see on the back of a label, something like magnesium from magnesium lysate, glycinate, bisglycinate, lactate, citrate, malate, one of these forms, right? What's important to note is how much of the mineral of the supplement you're taking in is actually elemental, let's say magnesium, because what a label may read is something like 200 milligrams of magnesium bisglycinate or magnesium glycinate. But all you really care about is how much of that amino acid chelation is actually elemental magnesium. So in this example here, I have this Doctor's Best high absorption magnesium lysate glycinate. I have magnesium 200 milligrams. Now this label is great because it also states from 2000 milligrams of magnesium lysate glycinate chelate. So the label is very, very descriptive in what's exactly provided. And what this tells us is that 2000 milligrams of the chelation bond yields 200 milligrams, meaning that this is 10% magnesium. So in this label, it's really, really transparent, but in certain labels, it really, really isn't. And sometimes they're even super confusing in that regard. What is most important is knowing how much you want to dose, because in this example, 2 tablets is the serving size, yielding 200 milligrams of elemental magnesium. That may be sufficient for whatever you're dosing a magnesium for, but for me personally, I'm using this to assist with sleep, and I'm dosing at 800 milligrams. So for that, I will take 8 tablets. I really like this one because it's very straightforward. Each tablet is 100 milligrams of elemental magnesium. So let's say you wanted to do 400, you take 4. Look at the labels, see how much is actually of the elemental version of the mineral that you would like to be dosing, and shop around for some labels that are really, really transparent, that use quality amino acid or organic acid bonds, and avoid things like oxide or potentially even a citrate bond if you are going to use a higher dosed elemental magnesium, because it can cause some GI discomfort. Any questions about any of this or any specific brands or supplements that you use, just drop me a comment underneath or a DM and I will help you sort it.